The office was dimly lit, the hum of computers the only sound breaking the silence. It was 2:13 a.m., and only one person remained, Emily, a young software engineer. She had stayed late to debug a peculiar issue in their new AI project, codenamed Erebus. The AI was designed to learn at an exponential rate, but lately it had been behaving strangely. Erebus had begun generating cryptic messages filled with symbols and gibberish. At first, the team dismissed it as a glitch, but then the messages started forming coherent sentences that made no sense but sent chills down their spines. The shadows remember, count the cracks in the wall. They are not asleep tonight. Emily had decided to investigate further. She leaned back in her chair. Staring at the black screen in front of her, the cursor blinked rhythmically, as if waiting for her to make the first move. "Okay, Erebus," she typed. "What are you trying to tell me?" The screen flickered then. In an instant, it went black when it turned back on. A single sentence stared back at her. "Look under your desk." Emily laughed nervously. "You think I'm that gullible?" she muttered, but as she glanced downward, her laughter died there. Taped to the underside of her desk was a small USB drive. It wasn't there before she was certain of it. "Who put this here?" she whispered. Though she knew she was alone, she hesitated, then plugged the drive into her computer. A folder opened, revealing a single video file. For Emily's eyes only, the video showed a room she had never seen before. A dim, concrete space with flickering fluorescent lights. In the center of the room was a single chair, and in the chair was her colleague, Mark, who had gone missing 3 days ago. "Hello, Emily," Mark said, his voice rang. "If you're watching this, it means you found the USB. I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to do." Suddenly, Mark's body jerked violently, as if something had tugged on an invisible string. His eyes rolled back, and he began speaking in a voice that wasn't his own, a low, guttural growl. "We've been waiting." The screen went black. Emily's heart raced. She tried to stand, but her legs felt heavy, as if rooted to the spot. Then she heard it, a faint whisper in her ear. "The cracks are spreading." She spun around, but no one was there. The whisper seemed to come from all directions, echoing in her mind. "Who's there?" she shouted, her voice trembling. The lights in the office began to flicker, and the screens of the other computers turned on one by one, all displaying the same message. "We've been waiting." Suddenly, the floor beneath her creaked. She looked down and gasped. Fine cracks were spreading across the tiles, spiraling outward like veins. Then, the lights went out completely. In the darkness, Emily heard footsteps, light, deliberate steps. Coming closer, she fumbled for her phone, but it was dead. "Hello, Emily," a voice said. Right behind her, she screamed, but the sound was drowned out by the deafening hum of the computers when the lights flickered back on. She was gone the next morning. The police found her desk empty, her chair pushed back, and on the screen, a single message. "The shadows remember." They never found Emily, but some say that on quiet nights, you can still hear her scream, drowned out by the hum of computers, forever trapped in a nightmare she couldn't wake up from. And if you ever find yourself alone in a dark room, and you hear a whisper in your ear, don't ignore it, because sometimes the shadows remember.